Thanks, Garfield. Now, if Team Jamaica Bickle has its way, it would be mandatory for every school to have a defibrillator, not just at sporting events, but also at training. For the past 11 years, Team Jamaica Bickle, as part of its Defibrillator in Schools program, has distributed over 160 AED kits to schools across Jamaica. Denise Walters reports.
Team Jamaica Bickle, a non-profit organization based in the United States, has been helping Jamaican student athletes for over 30 years. Since 2014, the organization has been on a mission to equip schools across Jamaica with defibrillators.
It is important that coaches and managers of teams and those who are charged with the responsibility of our athletes or sports young men and women, that they have this equipment when they go out in the field of play, whether they be training or going for a game. It must be available. You know, this is part of something too that we'd like to impress on Jamaica, and that is to ensure that there's a policy in place that includes the use of a defibrillator machine, but also further looks at the medical history of all our participating athletes. Make sure that those who have responsibilities of our athletes understands the history, the medical history of a child, so that we can better tend to them in cases of emergency.
Erwin Clare is the CEO of Team Jamaica Bickle.
And so we present these machines to schools, but it does not necessarily confine itself to schools. If there are activities taking place in the community where the school exists, where a large gathering of people are taking place, it's incumbent on us to ensure that such a machine is available. Make sure that your fire department knows that you have one. Make sure the emergency services know that you have one, so we can share this equipment. So it's not a piece of equipment that you keep locked away. And while we do that, Jamaica, it is an equipment that is there to help us as a people. So there's no need for someone to steal it.
Physical education teacher at Anchovy High, Latavia Graham, remembers all too well losing a student athlete last year after a cross-country run.
I am very grateful for the defibrillator. It will be of great use for us to stop anything from like this to happen again in the school.
President of ISA is Keith Wellington.
It's really good that at this time we are reminded of the importance of having this sort of equipment in our schools. 4 of the schools being presented today have had incidents over the last 12 months where they have lost a student through sudden death. So this won't help those students and those families, but to provide them with this so that in eventually that anything like this is to happen again, there would be that equipment present at the school, which is comforting.
Additionally, several schools that won at the pen relays earlier this year were presented with $70,000.
And these funds are coming from our stakeholders in the diaspora, and mainly from the Second Round Foundation, who is one of the main sponsors of our presence here today. And the Second Round Foundation, for those who may not know, it's the Jalen Bronson, who's a captain of the Knicks. That's his foundation. His grandparents are Jamaican, and so it's part of a relationship that we've had with them over several years now to build out what we do here in Jamaica.
26 defibrillators were distributed to various schools at the handing over ceremony at the G.C. Foster College of Physical Education and Sport in Spanish Town recently. Denise Walters for TVJ Sports.